Hello and welcome to a fast leveling early endgame guide. We are gonna cover the skill tree, good augment stats and enchantments. So let's get right into it. First we're gonna cover the skill tree. This build will be focused around crackling energy. Those are the small blue balls that we proc with crits and ability modifiers. Also a good thing with this build is that we will be able to have a lot of mana sustain when picking up our blue balls. First things you're gonna level, I'm not gonna read all the abilities, you can read yourself. I'm just gonna show you what direction we are skilling and what else you can take, or you should take. We're gonna level Spark first and go down this route, get Enhanced Spark, get Glinting Spark. Then you should be able to proceed down here to the skill tree. We're gonna max Chain Lightning, go Enhanced Chain Lightning, and the first important thing is when Chain Lightning critical strikes, it has a 25% chance to form a crackling energy. Now we check that. Next of all, we're gonna get our teleport with that too. We get take glass cannon, we're gonna max that as soon as we can go higher than 25. So we're gonna put 30 points in it. Next of all, we're gonna get Hydras. It's a good off ability, they're good boss damage and stuff. Get some precision magic, we're gonna level that as well when we can go above 25. Then we go Lightning Spear, Enhanced Lightning Spear, and Summoned Lightning Spear. We're gonna level Lightning Spear to rank 5 as soon as we can go above 25 as well. Why we do that, I'm gonna tell you later about it. Next of all, we're gonna level Static Discharge and I can't even pronounce the shit. Invigorating Conduit. It means if we absorb our blue balls or crackling energy, we gain mana back, so we can sustain a lot of mana. Next of all, we're gonna level Unstable Currents and the passives, of course. That means if we use that, our crackling energy won't consume and we can basically just spam it. What we can take as well, if you feel like you're dying too fast, you go this route. It gives you a free 30% damage reduction and wise armor, and take the passive you feel most comfortable with. Maybe later in the end game we are gonna level Causing Currents, so we get even more critical strike chance, and maybe one of those, but I don't know yet which one we are gonna get, but probably this one, of course. Crackling energy hits one additional enemy, and yeah, that's it for the skill tree. What I forgot to mention is that we can also level Hydra and maybe get leveling into Fireball and get the passive, since our Fireball is applying, like our Fireball damage is applying to our Hydra damage, so maybe we're gonna level that, but we will see that at a later point. Next thing we are gonna cover are augments. Mandatory would be getting them gain mana when Chain Lightning bounces off you, like if it hits us and the bosses, we can spam a lot more Chain Lightning, so this one is important. Next off are aspects of Retribution. I mean aspect of Protector, I'm sorry. That means if we damage an enemy allied, we're gonna get Barrier. There's a lot of uniques or stuff that increases our damage if Barrier is active, and also we are a lot more tankier. The next thing we're gonna get is aspect of Splintering Energy. If we do Lightning Spear, it has an 11% chance to spawn an additional Lightning Spear, and this is really important because if we are gonna get our enchants, we are taking Chain Lightning by the way and Lightning Spear, and this has the ability, as soon as we absorb Crackling Energy, it has a 10% chance to conjure a more Lightning Spear. So that means if that scales with the other ability, what we don't know yet, but I hope, we can have a lot more Lightning Spears. Also we are gonna level Lightning Spear maybe to rank 5 depending on how much damage or how well it works, but we will see that later. Next thing we are gonna cover is gear. Instead it's pretty simple. We are gonna get crit chance, crit damage, +1 Chain Lightning skill, cross skill damage, lightning damage, and yeah, that's basically it. For uniques, I don't know yet what we are gonna take, since I didn't look them up yet or can't do any testing with them, so I don't feel like looking them up even if they're available already. So for leveling, just take uniques you get, like whatever it brings something to you, or take yellows that give you the best stats you can get a lot of lucky chance for early, but we will do a more in-depth build guide when the game fully releases, so I can show you how to min-max better. So, hopefully you enjoyed watching the guide. This was my first build guide / video, and yeah, just tell me in the comments if you have any questions about the game or whatever. Thanks for watching, and now some gameplay. So, that was the guide. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and it was a lot of fun to watch, or I can't do any. This was the guide for leveling fast Sorc, for fast leveling the Sorc. Fuck it, I'm not complaining it. Yeah, if you have any recommendations what I can do better, or what I can work on improving for videos, just tell me. Yeah, and see you in the next guide, I guess, and now you can watch some gameplay. Enjoy, bye bye. So, this was the guide for our